that they were setting up to do Daniel Bryan KO at Mania.
Okay.
And when that word got out, people were on Twitter and started complaining. Why is Kofi not going to get the title shot? Why is Kofi not going to get the title shot?
Right.
So I have a feeling there's some behind the scenes, sort of this Twitter and stuff, and said, you know what? Let's switch it.
All right.
So if KO the shot here, keep the belt on Daniel, and have Daniel and Kofi at Mania. If that's the case, I have no problem with this at all.
Yep. I would have no problem with it either. And hopefully they'll stick to it.
Yes.
And if they don't,
then I'll be pissed.
Then it sucks.
Then I'll be pissed.
Because you got a talent for 11 years.
And it's someone who's over right now.
That
we talked about last show.
Busted
over
his hump more than numerous occasions. Has got injuries for it. Basically is on one of the biggest tag teams that's very popular.
A long time, might I add.
And then you want to like just eradicate him for what? For a match that you think is going to be turned into a big box office?
Can I say, if this is Vince's character now, I love the fact that Vince's character is now piss off the fans and change matches. That's all Vince's character is right now.
So now his character is changed by saying, I'm going to let the kids run the show too. Well, now Data's going to step in and correct your fuck-ups?
No, I think that's the thing. I think that's the gimmick.
Okay.
I think the gimmick is Shane and Stephanie and Triple H run the show, and I don't like what you do, and then I'm going to come in and be the grandfather or father and change do whatever hell I want. He's the crazy old man. That's his character now. He's the crazy old man.
Well, like I said, there's 3 people that can sign that little piece of paper, and then Vince can go to Happy Land somewhere.
I have a feeling that that's the whole storyline here is that he's the crazy old man. And if that's the case, and this is going to end at Mania, I have no problem with it.
Ending at Mania
cool.
with Tripp signing, with Steph signing, with Shane signing, and then you say bye-bye, and Mr. McMahon goes to Happy Land in a straitjacket.
And goes to XFL Land. And goes to Team XFL.
Yeah. Hopefully he's learned from his mistakes, but we'll never know.
Sal?
You know, when you brought up the fact that if that this could possibly set up a Mania match, I agree. I am 110% on board because I think he deserves that moment. But again, we've been swayed in the past. We thought one thing and it went a completely different way. So I'm hoping this is the direction they're going in because I think that, how many people can fit in that stadium? 70,000?
70,000.
70,000 people screaming for Kofi Kingston.
Oh my God.
In a WWE title match, like unheard of.
Think about it this way: our main events, the main events of WrestleMania, if things go the way they go, could be Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar, and Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, and Charlotte. How the hell is this WrestleMania 35? Like, oh my God! I cannot believe this is WrestleMania 35, but that's what it is, And somewhere on the show, you got to fit Roman Reigns in. Somewhere on the show, you got to fit Braun Strowman in. You got all these belts. You got all this stuff going on. Like, there's so much happening, and I have no clue what's going on, and I love it.
Yeah. That's why it's going to be...
Triple H Batista. Triple H Batista's now on the card. Like, this is a weird show.
This is why you're going to have a 3.5, maybe 4-hour program.
4 hours? You're being nice.
Oh, yeah, no, that's going to go way longer than 4 hours.
This is going to be a 5-hour show.
I'm just being...
5, maybe 6. Like, this is going to be a long-ass show.
I'm just taking it on
Plus the 2-hour pre-show.
I'm going to say something. I started doing some WrestleMania. I have not watched the last 4 WrestleManias since they aired. It's too damn long. I didn't want to watch it. So I decided, let me start rewatching these old Manias again just so I can watch them again. I want to see how it was. WrestleMania 31 was a reasonable 4-hour show.
Okay.
Reasonable 4-hour show. WrestleMania 32. Without the pre-show. I did not watch the pre-show.
Okay.
5 hours without the pre-show. WrestleMania 33 is 5 hours without the pre-show. I have not looked at the timestamp for last year's Mania. I know it's more than 5 hours. I know it is.
So that's the type of show where you don't stop at 7-Eleven and get the big gulp because then,
You have a bathroom break. Make sure you're taking a bathroom break.
Yeah, there you go.
Show. Do what I did last year, take bathroom breaks during video packages.
Maybe they'll give us an intermission.
So, okay, one more thing. NXT. Normally we don't bring up NXT on this show because NXT ends on Wednesday. A lot of time we're doing our show Wednesday morning. But because it's a Thursday, NXT was on last night.
Okay.
And I was curious how they're going to get around all the shit that went on last week on Raw and SmackDown. And NXT writers, I trust them. So I'm like, okay, figure out a way around this. How the hell are we going to do this?
Okay.
Well, they did two things. Remember when they explained the Ricochet Alistair Black thing? We'll get to that in a few minutes.
All right.
But the other thing they did, they opened the show with Johnny Gargano, addressing losing the North American Championship last week. But by the way, Sal, have you heard how they did the tapings for the North American title change?
No.
They recorded 2 finishes to throw people off for spoilers.
What?
They did a title change. Velveteen Dream is now the North American champion.
Okay.
He beat Johnny. And then they did a
Wait,
finish.
who did?
Johnny Gargano, Velveteen Dream is now the North American champion.
Okay.
Velveteen beat Johnny Gargano in NXT. But here's what they did. They filmed the finish and then had Johnny come back out. And then they filmed the finish where he won.
Okay.
And they aired the one with Velveteen winning, but nobody knew what happened. Nobody had a clue which finish they were going to air. Nobody had a clue. So that was smart. I give them credit. That's pretty smart. I thought that was really smart. Because they threw everybody off. It threw all the spoiler heaper off. I thought that was really well done.
It's conspiracy theory.
Well, I liked it. I thought it was really cool. So they aired Velveteen winning the title. And so Johnny came out to address this. And it was his first title defense. It was title on his first title defense.
Okay.
And it was a big deal. So Ciampa came out and said, and this is where they addressed everything that happened on Raw, because they filmed it. They refilmed NXT the Wednesday after Raw and Smackdown appearances. So this is they could address everything that went on last week.
Was it similar to the Dallas thing, where basically it was all a dream and you were in the shower?
No.
Okay.
They explained it.
Got it.
They said, Ciampa went and said, what he said was, you were better with me. And we proved this on SmackDown and Raw. We beat teams as a team. We beat 2 teams as a team.
Okay.
So we're better together, and you know we're better together.
Okay.
So why don't we get back together? And here's what said to Johnny Gargano on NXT.
I know it took you a year and a half, but you finally realized that we need each other. Last week, Regal announced himself the return of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Think about it. Think about it, Johnny. That's where this all began. I know we've been through a lot together. It's been a long road. But the Tag Team Classic, man, that's where the magic started. That's where this dream started. And this year, Johnny, the winner of that tournament this year gets an NXT Tag Team title opportunity at TakeOver New York. If you and I are on the same page, if we're together, TakeOver New York, it ends. You and I, side by side, champions.
Johnny reached out his hand and shook Ciampa's hand, and DIY reformed on Wednesday, officially.
Yay.
Oh, all the teams, you're on notice.
So here we go. The Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic brackets are out.
Yeehaw!
Have the brackets. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Mustache Mountain are coming back, and they're facing up against the Street Profits in the first round.
Ooh.
Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch against the Forgotten Sons.
Okay.
And the winner's face, the winner of the top match.
Okay.
In the other side of the bracket, Aleister Black and Ricochet said there'll be a team in NXT, and they're teaming together. They're in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Oh, good. Who are they facing?
Fabian Actor and Marshall Bartel, the European Union.
Okay.
And then, I can't believe they're doing this in the first round.
Okay.
It's DIY.
Yes.
Ciampa and Gargano
Yes.
against Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
Oh,
Yay.
my Lord.
So we're going to get on NXT television,
Wait.
Ciampa and Gargano against Red Dragon. That's what we're getting.
Wow. So, we're getting guys that used to be in Ring of Honor. They're now in NXT.
Yep.
Okay.
We're getting Chopper Gargano versus Red Dragon on national television on NXT TV soon. That's great.
That's going to be a fantastic match. Oh, my
That's
Lord.
happening, and I think it's a big deal. Sal, any thoughts on the Tag Team Classic?
Looks pretty good to me.
It's better than last year's. It's so better than last year's tournament.
The brackets seem like they're very solid, and here's the thing. Of all those teams that have been mentioned, anybody can walk away being the champions of this
And
classic.
the way this works is the winner of the tournament will then face off against the War Raiders at TakeOver New York.
Okay.
So that's how it works. So, actually in New York, by the way. It's in Brooklyn. TakeOver New York, actually in New York.
Yes.
Not New Jersey.
No, not New Jersey. That's where WrestleMania is.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that as we get closer. All right. So I guess we're done, Sal. I think we're good here.
Yep.
So let's wrap up, shall we?
Okay.
We're going to go off with a little OAR. Miss you all the time. And that's it for the show, Sal. Let's go.
For more information on our show, including where you can listen, go to theblakeandsalshow.com, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, and comment or leave a rating and review, and we will read it on the show.
Apparently there's a new podcast app out there, and I'm starting to get more details on it. We're on another podcast server that I didn't even know about until like 3 days ago. So look for that information on our website too. Our Start the Feelings Void Podcast Network. You can hear me on Clerks Minute Beyond every Friday right before this show. And also on Tuesdays, here's the Blake and Sal Show Year 1. For this week's show, Sal, we did our top 5 best Devils moments in playoff history. And also we had our first ever interview.
Oh, nice.
With John Filipavich. That went up this week. So that's up this past Tuesday. So very cool. Also, April 5th, mark your calendars. D5 The Mighty Ducks is starting. You can now subscribe to the feed. So April 5th, mark your calendar. For WrestleMania Friday, it will be the debut of D5 The Mighty Ducks. Guys, say your thing.
Yes, as always, it's been your pleasure. And wherever you are, please support your local independent wrestling organizations. These are young men and women that are trying to make it big in the sports entertainment business. So patronize them, show them your love, and they'll show you love back. And you'll be amazed on what these people can do. So with that being said,
I went a different order on purpose. Next week, we will preview Fastlane. I can't believe it's next week already, dude. Fastlane next week already. So, I just want to warn people right now, next week's show might be a little shorter. I'm actually having a Truth Bowl move next week. So, on the day we're recording, I might not be doing a long show next week. Just warning people.
Okay.
And anything else that goes on in the crazy world. Plus, I may be going somewhere this week, and I may have audio for the show from what I'm doing this week. That's all I'm saying on the air. So, that being said, thank you, Scotty, for taking time out of his work schedule to come on the show. Well, let's get out of here. I'm Blake.
I'm Sal.
I'm Mark.
And you've been listening to The Blake and Sal Show. Have a good day.
See ya.
Have a great
I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. In the house where the heart don't cry, dancing in the silver light, still dreaming of you tonight. I miss you all the time. All the stars calling out your name, yeah, since you went away, there's no dreaming you off my mind. I miss you all the time. Oh, I miss you all the time. Yeah, I miss you all the time.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.